Richer, wiser, happier. How the world's greatest investors win in markets and life by William Green. The best investors are worth studying as they are practical philosophers, those seeking worldly wisdom. Their influence and practices can help us become better thinkers and decision makers. The most successful investors are maverick who question conventional wisdom and profit vastly from their ability to think more rationally, rigorously, and objectively. This book teaches us the lesson that what can be learned from very high performing investors about living a successful life. Invest in a small number of stocks that you have researched so intensively that you have an informal advantage. Learning and playing the probabilities would be of better help than all the books of the stock market. Sprouting original ideas is far less important than cloning the best ideas sincerely. Learn the value of experiences and expertise of the people who have been in the industry for decades now. The most important principle of investing is controlling your temptation to act more and think less. Preparing for the future is more intelligent than to always predict the future. The future may be unpredictable, but this recurring process of boom and bust is remarkably predictable. Avoiding the wrong thing is more important than allowing the right ones. The reluctance to re-examine our views and change our minds is one of the greatest impediments to our ability to think rationally in life. Here are the 8 chapters from the book. The Man Who Cloned Warren Buffett, The Willingness to Be Lonely, Sir John Templeton, Everything Changes, Howard Marks, The Resilient Investor, Jean-Marie Avillard, Simplicity is the Ultimate Sophistication, Joel Greenbelt, Nick and Zach's Excellent Adventure, High Performance Habits, Tom Ganner, Don't Be a Fool, Charlie Munger. This book is about get rich extremely slowly. Single idea alone can probably make you richer, wiser, and happier. Clone like crazy. Hang out with people who are better than you. Treat life as a game, not as a survival contest or a battle to the death. Be in alignment with who you are. Don't do what you don't want to do or what is not right for you. Live by an inner scorecard. Don't worry about what others think of you. Don't be defined by external validation. We deliberately save 50 cents out of every dollar we earn. Luck is not enough, but equally, intelligence is not enough. Hard work is not enough. And even perseverance is not enough. You need some combination of all 4. So you need luck, intelligence, hard work, and perseverance. Plan to work indefinitely because it is intellectually rewarding, not for the thirst of money or status. It is the Buddha's teaching that you have to break the chain of getting and wanting, an endless cycle of craving that leads inevitably to suffering. Your first thought, not looking for large gains. If you achieve only reasonable gain and suffer minimal loss, you will become a wealthy man. Graham taught how to study companies and succeed through research as opposed to luck. Do you know how to value a business? There is nothing admirable or shameful about your response. But you and I need to answer this question honestly. Since self-delusion is a costly habit in extreme sports such as skydiving and stock picking, It is a very small fraction of people that can value business. And if you can't do that, I don't think you should be investing on your own. How can you invest intelligently if you can't figure out what something is worth? For most individuals, the best strategy is not the one that's going to get you the highest return. Rather, the ideal is a good strategy that you can stick with even in bad times. Charlie Munger often preaches about the importance of avoiding behavior with marginal upside and devastating downside. Three things ruin people: drugs, liquor, and leverage. You have to play in a game where you have got some unusual talent. If you are 5 foot, you don't want to play basketball against some guy who is 8 foot. It's just too hard. So you have to figure it out a game where you have an advantage, and it has to be something that you are deeply interested in. Investing is about doing nothing. Investing is mostly a matter of waiting for those rare moments when the odds of making money vastly outweigh the odds of losing it. Investing is about being patient, extremely patient. The number one skill in investing is patience, extreme patience. Invest only in what you understand. Nobody can predict the future. The future is influenced by an almost infinite number of factors, and so much randomness is involved that it is impossible to predict future with any consistency. Habits, think that people underestimate until they get older. They underestimate just how important habits are and how difficult they are to change when you are 45 or 50, and how important it is that you form the right ones when you are young. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, subtract things every day. Learn how the great investors think, not about investments, but also, and perhaps of greater importance, learn how to make the right decisions in order to maximize the chances for success. I observe what works and what does not, and why. You will learn in this book stupidity avoidance and unashamed cloning. If you want to have a better performance than the crowd, you must do things differently from the crowd. We have immense power to shape our lives by choosing where we wish to place our focus. For what we focus on expands. Individually we are smart, collectively we are stupid. In investing, it's very hard to do the right thing, and it is impossible to do the right thing at the right time. Be aware your own emotions and aim to take advantage of others. Be aware your own ignorance. Diversify broadly. Have great patience. Focus on the things with the longest shelf life. Rub your nose in your mistakes and learn from them. Learn to destroy your best loved ideas. This book helps us to improve the way we think and reach decisions.